and the buildings through there, if you're familiar with that area, she's repainted 3 of her buildings. Doe's Barber Shop, beside that, they repainted a couple of weeks ago. And also, if you go further down beside our Draper Public Space, when Hurricane Michael came through, I think it got downgraded by the time it made it up here to tropical storm. But when that came through, it tore out it knocked out the windows of that building, did some floor damage. She's done an extensive remodel and rebuilt that and put that new windows in. It just really looks good beside Chateau Reese.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, good. And someone was telling me recently about what's going on at the old Railroad Cafe. They've been, I think, while they were closed a little while, they've gone in and repainted and done some refurbishing there, perhaps.
I haven't been in there. I need to get around. I see their posts every day on Facebook about their menu items and their specials, but I had no idea they were doing some inside work. I'm glad people are taking this downtime and taking advantage of it. It's unfortunate all the way around. It's terrible for the economy, and it's not really good for people's mental health. But for them to be able to get inside and do some constructive things, it's really great. Mm-hmm. And, we just finished up. Let's see, at 649 Washington Street. That's where the Brewery Science Laboratory was that RCC had. They've taken their equipment out, and we've replaced the flooring in there and got new paint. And Keith and Anita Jeanette are going to move into that space. New business coming to Eden called A&K Emporium, and they'll be selling antiques and crafts. So they should be ready to open around the 3rd week of August, and that's right around the corner.
It is. Oh, wow, another new business.
Another new business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going to put them, Mike. We're just going to have to put them out there, have them work shifts, or
we'll figure. We'll find some space.
I certainly hope so.
Let me ask you about this. Bring me up to date, because people have asked me too, and I know they ask you all the time about this and that. But what about the old Jimmy Wright building and the restaurant that's going to be there at some point? Can you give us a report on that?
Oh, absolutely. Dave Wall has just been working diligently, pretty much a one-man crew for what he's done. And Mike, when you drive by, you cannot see any progress from the front window. Everything that he's doing is doing inside and behind other walls. But moving forward, he's got 4 spaces that he plans on building out along Patrick Street. He's already put the storefronts in and awnings with the windows and the doors, so that's all in place. All he needs to do now is frame out some walls inside, put some plumbing and some electrical in, and those will be ready to go. But before he does that, he's been working on his restaurant. It's been his dream to run a nice restaurant, and he's building it out himself. He's just about finished his back dining room, and that dining room would be along the wall that faces Bet Hutchins' Better Look Salon and Spa.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it would be kind of behind where Linda Moore has her alteration shop in the front of that building.
Mm-hmm.
So not only has he got the dining room just about finished, he's got a couple of bathrooms back there finished. He's moving walls. And of course, buildings like that, nothing is straight, nothing is plumb. He's learning all that. None of the floors are level, so he's having to experience some of that. So he's got a lot of his plumbing in. Some of his backroom stuff he's got done, like mop bays, the kind of things that you take for granted when you go into restaurants. He got his water heater put in, and he's gotten some big stuff done too. He's got his hood and his fire suppression system installed. And since he finished his new bathrooms, it's allowed him to go back in and do some demolition for the existing bathroom. So he's got some upgrades there.
Mm-hmm.
So I did notice last week his son Matt had come in, and they were working together. But I didn't want to interfere with that progress because it seems like whenever he's such a great guy. Seems like whenever you go see him, I feel guilty because I know he's not working and he's there to work. So
yeah.
Unless he put a hammer in my hand, I feel a little guilty.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's been months since I've been in, and you mentioned those bathrooms. I know what you're talking about because the last time I saw that last year, that was a dirt floor in that area, I believe. So, yeah, so I've got to get in and check that out, and maybe he might put me to work though while I'm there. So I better be prepared. Wear my work clothes.
I was going to say wear your work clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what else. Merritt Electric Building. A lot of people know it as former Elaine's Antiques, but Merritt Electric is upstairs, and Tony and Vicki own that building. And I saw them beginning last week. They were chipping some paint on the door. You know, that's where Preppy Pirate is located downstairs. But that building is going to get a fresh coat of paint in the next month or so.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's amazing to see things, the progress things are taking. The former Belk building and the former Leaksville Hardware building. There's a local architect in Danville that's drawing up plans for those buildings. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen with them.
Wow. So many good things happening in old Leaksville, but it's becoming new Leaksville, it sounds like.
It really is. It's funny. What's old becomes new again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it just goes to show you location is very important. When they laid the city out so many years ago, that main drag of Leaksville, they put some thought into that. And it continued to grow, and people continue to come into that area.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get some traction with some bigger projects, some bigger industry projects that I know that the city's helping assist with, and that will bring jobs, and jobs will bring money, and money brings more opportunity to open more businesses. It's wonderful once you figure out that we don't live in a zero-sum economy. That we can all build on each other's hard work and things get better and look better.
Yeah. Oh, well said indeed. Okay. Well, thank you, Randy. Always, I'm taking notes and I've run out of paper, so we've run out of time. So, no, that's good. I appreciate it. Anything else before we go?
No, I think we can save a few things for the next show.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be a little celebration show.
Well, this is plenty to keep us busy now and thinking about all the people involved in making things happen in Eden. And you as the manager of the Main Street program, I know you work so hard behind the scenes, and it's maybe months and months before we see the fruits of your labor. But we appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate everything you do. We appreciate you keeping us informed.
All right. All the best. Glad to do it. Have a good week. Talk soon.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Bye. That's Randy Hunt. He is manager of the Main Street program, and an update on some good things happening around our city. Get more information at edennc.us. Go to the Downtown Development Corporation and Main Street program to scroll right down, and you'll get more information there. And I'm Mike Moore. Thank you for tuning in.